Hallelujah. Your oh,
Day 4 of the Passion Week, and of course it happens to be the last night just before the crucifixion, and tomorrow is a Good Friday. These are the few things that I want to draw attention to, the events that as we journey to the cross, some of the event that Jesus Christ went through. You know that Jesus was delivered to Pilate to be given a death sentence. I mean, can you imagine? I can't just imagine that. The King of Kings standing before an earthly king to be judged. But why would that happen? Jesus Christ allowed that because of our sin. Though God, he allowed himself. Oye nyankopon prekope nanso opene so e de ne ho to ho opene so e begina wiase atemuo anim am obu nukumfo for no apparent reason, but for the mere reason that he wants to save us. And so in Matthew chapter 27, the verses 1 and 2, then when morning came, all the chief priests and the elders of the people took counsel against Jesus to put him to death. Can you imagine? What has he done? And they bound him and led him away and delivered him over to Pilate, the governor. There was no issue seriously against him, and they gave him to Pilate. At this point, the man who betrayed him, Judas Iscariot, realized his mistake. He realized his fault. And of course, instead of perhaps asking for forgiveness and being remorseful, he rather went to hang himself. So Matthew chapter 27 verse 3 following said, then when Judas, his betrayer, saw that Jesus was condemned, he changed his mind and brought back the 30 pieces of silver to the chief priest and the elders, saying, I have sinned by betraying innocent blood. There are some people, when they sin, they don't know they have sinned. Then they continue to wallow up in the sin. And they said, what have we got to do with you? We have gotten what we want already. You have just led us to arrest him, so we don't have anything to do with him. My brother, my friend, you can go your way. And then he went to hang himself. Jesus was still before Pilate. In the verse 11 now, Jesus stood before the governor, and the governor asked him, are you the king of the Jews? Jesus said, you have said so. But when he was accused by the chief priests and the elders, he gave no answer. I've realized that it is not always that you give answers. I've also realized that people who love you, you don't need to explain yourself to them for them to understand you. And I've also realized that people who don't like you, you still don't need to explain yourself, because it doesn't matter how you explain yourself and how right you are, they may not understand you. Jesus Christ was right in all respect, yet as they had purpose in their mind to kill him, they did. Then the righteous king, the righteous judge, the King of Kings, Jesus Christ himself, my dear beloved, there was a ceremony at that time, an opportunity to release one of the prisoners, and the people requested for a criminal, Barabbas, instead of Jesus Christ. It's not always that when you are right, people will understand you. Let us look at the example of Jesus and still continue to follow him. As followers of our Lord Jesus Christ, a lot of things may come our way, but let's stand still. People may accuse us, people may mock us, people may say all sorts of things against us, but with Jesus Christ with us in the boat, we'll smile at the storm. God bless you for walking with us throughout this period. See you in church Good Friday, and the blessings of the Lord will be your portion. Shalom.